right, you either love them or you hate them, but they are a part of most game day experiences. We're talking about the mascot. It goes from everything from the Philly Fanatic to Chompers and Choo Choo with the Hartford Yard Goats.
And sometimes, Leslie, they seem like out of this world, but sometimes the inspiration's sort of right around the corner. Sports reporter Gabrielle Lucevero joins us with a deep dive, perhaps deeper than warranted, into the origins of the Hartford Athletics' newest mascot.
I take my job seriously, guys. So Hartford Athletic season, it's been far from a fairy tale, but tonight I'm going to tell you one anyway. Athletic introduced a new mascot at the start of the year, Dylan, a nod to the stadium's former name. But as it turns out, the name isn't the only thing paying tribute to some unique Connecticut history.
Our story starts like any great tale.
I think it's more of a once upon a time kind of story.
Once upon a time, Hartford Athletic set out to find a new mascot.
We really wanted to find something that was truly uniquely Connecticut. We obviously have always had the colors green and blue, and so it's hard, there's no animal really that's green and blue, right?
They searched high and low to every corner of Connecticut. Their answer, it turns out, was just down the road.
Let's call him, he's about 6'2". He's got soccer ball antennas. Dylan is a big green and blue, fluffy, fuzzy Glawackus.
A Glawack what?
It's not really clear what this thing is or what it does.
Now that story, that one starts differently.
Oh, it was a dark and stormy night.
It's 1939 in Glastonbury.
Small animals, dogs and cats were being attacked, and then it started becoming something otherworldly. And I think at one point there were combinations of panther, bear, dog, cat.
The tales spread far and wide. It wasn't long before that beast got its name, courtesy of a Hartford Current reporter, Francis King.
Glawackus, Glastonbury, wacky us.
What followed was wacky.
Returning into the hills from whence he sprung, guffaws of Glastonbury Glawackus. Oh, here it is, the Glawackus stakes. Glawackus lost until he saw map.
Articles and advertisements, even an imposter.
Gentleman in Glastonbury, James Williams, crafted these footprints.
They never did find the Glawackus then.
Nobody ever caught it. We don't have any photos of it. It's very much like Bigfoot and the Loch Ness Monster.
But they know where to find one now.
The character's origin story is that Glawackuses have this particular reputation. He went out on his own, tried to find his people, and ultimately landed here, which is right where he wanted to be.
I'm so happy to share that with you guys.
I never knew.
I mean, you've been in Connecticut so long, right? Had you heard of the Glawackus?
I actually live in Glastonbury. Glastonbury, wacky us. We better lock our doors, neighbors.
Watch out, everybody.
I know you noticed the colors right away, green and blue. Of course, that's a nod to
the Whalers.
There you
of
go.
course.
And if you're saying there's shades of like Philly Fanatic in there, some gritty, it's because it was actually designed by the firm run by the guy who was the original Philly Fanatic. So that's why we've got a little bit of nod to that as well.
I learned so much today, so much special Connecticut history.
It's
all
stuff
in the Glawackus.
Maybe you didn't know you needed to know it, but you know it now. Tell it at the next party.
We're not going to unknow it. It's in there. Thanks, Gabby.